All right, welcome everybody. This is going to be GDEX Underworld's very first Smash tournament right now. I am Sai. I'll be casting solo for the moment. We're going to have some celebrity guests come in later. We're going to have Choco Taco. We're going to have Abdallah Smash. We might have Jess Brogart. Going to be a really fun event, but for right now, we're going to kick things off with doubles. I think we've got about 9 or so teams starting off. We're going to have a bigger singles event later. Got a lot of really cool people coming for that. We've got 3 of Ohio's top 4 players that are going to be here, so we're going to have some fierce competition. There's also a really nice prize pool of about $2,500 being split out amongst the top 8, so it's going to be a really exciting day. But yeah, we're going to get into this first doubles match real quick. We have Kaioken and Asta against Muffle and Eris starting us off here, and yeah, we're going to fade over into that in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in, of course. And additionally, just so everyone knows, all of top 8 for teams is actually going to get some pretty neat prizes. Everyone gets to walk away with a badge for GDEX next year. If anyone's not privy, GDEX is for Game Developer Expo. It's a really cool event so far. I like everything that I've seen. They've got a whole bunch of like indie games set up on display on the opposite side of the room. So a lot of game developers are here just kind of like showing off what they've done, you know, sharing information. It's a very cool event in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, highly recommend it. Once I get done, probably going to walk around and play a bunch of stuff myself. But yeah, just a few moments we're going to have this matchup for you. Looks like we're going to have Inkling and Pikachu teaming together against Cloud, and Asta is going random. Or maybe they're picking somebody else. I don't actually know yet. Random? Random. No, not random. They're going Dark Pit. Okay. It's a lot better than random. It's also kind of fitting. Asta seems to be a reference from Black Clover. A very overrated anime, if you ask me. But none of that matters. So let's get into this first game here. All right. So we've got blue team running, again, as I just said, Pika Inkling. I've heard of Muffle. I've seen Muffle at a lot of different events. He was at COS 2019, did pretty good there. Had a really, really close loss with Biggie Cheese, now I think about it, who's on our state PR. So I know this player is very good. Definitely going to expect some great things out of him right off the bat. Kaioken is being really aggressive with his mid-air up B. I think he's just looking for it as like a get-off-me option. But there's a lot of landing lag on the way down, and Muffle's been punishing it really well. Asta already down their first stock, giving Yellow Team a pretty fast lead. Oh, good effort to go off stage and try to gimp the Pikachu, but yeah, Air's just going to make it back, no problem. Ooh, a lot of damage being caught in that pincered situation right there on Asta. All right, Kaioken has limit on deck and immediately used it, but unfortunately he cross-lashed his own teammate. That could have been a big momentum shift for them if he had used it on the right person, but unfortunately he's going to get rollered and knocked right out of there. So Yellow Team is now they're up 5-2. It was or 5-4. It was 6-4 before. They're doing a really good job of trying to like keep the opponent like trapped in between two of them at seemingly all times. Muffle's just been really good about like avoiding those situations and like going for rollers and splat bombs, try to break it up. But they're doing a really good job of like keeping their enemy trapped in between them for like more follow-ups or team combos. All right, Asta's off stage again. Let's see. Okay, good save by Kaioken. He was definitely in a position to get gimped by Pikachu, but he makes it back and actually covers that down smash, covers that ledge option with the down smash. Oh, we see Muffle going for the neutral B. I think that's a very slept-on move from Inkling. It's really weird to deal with. It has a whole bunch of shield stun, and of course it adds the ink mechanics, so it's going to like start doubling the damage once you, if you're unfortunate enough to get hit with that, and then team comboed or even just solo comboed. Nice stuff by Eris. Going to take that stock off Asta with that F smash. And still, good stuff by Asta. So he was at really low percents, and Eris is trying to land with a Thunder Jolt, but because the percent was so low, it was negative on hit. And then Asta was able to react to that and get a full punish with a drag down nair to D-smash. So smart stuff by him. Definitely seems to know what he's doing. Kaioken, again, really going wild with these up Bs. That time it went unpunished, but he's going to have to be careful. A player like Muffle might have the capacity to just kind of pick up on those habits. I could see him like starting to bait those out because it seems like he's going for it almost every time he's in hit stun, and that's definitely going to be something to kind of work on in the future if possible. There's a lot of characters that get away with it, like Game & Watch and like maybe Samus on the right day, but Cloud isn't necessarily one of them without limit at least. Oh, that was a big gimp opportunity for Muffle. Asta recovered really high past a ledge, but he wasn't ready to punish. He went for a roller. I think he thought he was going to land on stage. despite that, yellow team is only up 1 stock, but Eris is very close to dying, and that could even things up if he has to share stock. I think the difference here is that yellow team is they seem very comfortable in like having a solo battle. There were some opportunities where they could have like double teamed Kaioken, and he kind of just let Eris do it. He still has a 2nd stock, but I don't blame him for just holding on to it. Like, you know, he's literally 1 hit away. You know, you don't want to take the chance, share your stock, and then have something goofy happen. Oh, a footstool? I thought I heard a footstool right there. But both these characters have fantastic recoveries. Muffle's still not quite in kill range for Dark Pit. And that's the thing about this character. It's hard for him to, like, straight up outright get a kill without getting a read. He has some early combos where he can kill you, but, like, at these percents where you're, like, 100-ish plus, he doesn't really have that much that's guaranteed outside of, like, literally getting a read with an aerial or, like, a smash attack. Oh, nice. So that was a cool gimp by Muffle. So he used the splat from his up B to force a stage spike, but also had it gone wrong, he wouldn't have been punished because he snapped to the ledge. And he even would have had time to drop down in Nair had he been wrong about that also. So really good coverage from Muffle. Yellow team's going to take the, excuse me, not yellow team. Muffle's team is going to take the first game. Not that convincingly, but well enough, you know. It would have been a little closer if they had share stock, but it's a good idea to just have your faith in Muffle. Really strong player. Oh, he's got a Pikachu hat for his Pikachu. I like that. I love when players can just like fully. I'm sorry. Sorry. Muffle's team did. I really like when players can just love their character and just like have like merch for their character and stuff. And it's got to be easy for Pikachu because Pikachu's got merch, you know, everywhere. You can't go into Walgreens and not find something for Pikachu. So, you know. So he's going to switch to, it seems like, regular Pit from Dark Pit, which is kind of like a lateral change. The only real difference is that they're going to have different arrows and side Bs. Regular Pit might be a better option. I could see him using the different curvatures from his arrows to like get some gimps on Muffle or Air so they're like lingering off stage. Because both these characters can hang out for a while off stage without being in any real danger because the recoveries are so good. Either way, we're going to go to Yoshi's Island Melee for Game 2. Kind of a controversial stage. It's really, really tight and close together, which might be what they want because it seems like Blue Team's goal has been to separate them. So by having a stage closer together and with closer blast zones, I can see this being to their benefit. All right. Oh, wow. First stock is actually going to go off Kaioken. That F smash did it, and he was only in like the 80s when it hit. And this is what I'm talking about with like the stage being so close together. And that stinks for Kaioken, too, because he ended up losing his limit, and that it's just such a powerful tool. Even the Nerf version of it is just such a powerful tool, especially in doubles, if you can, like, coordinate with your teammate. Oh, another F smash. This one almost fully charged, too. Cloud 1 hit away from getting limit on deck, so they're going to have to start respecting that. Asa doing a really good job of stock tanking. Oh, that was really fortunate for yellow team. So Muffle buried his teammate, and then he caught a full limit cross lash while he was buried, and Muffle also got hit. So that was a lot of damage swung into their favor. Great back air placement from Kaioken, too. Ooh, and the fair spike. Nice. We don't see a lot of Clouds really hardcore going off stage like they should. He has really big moves that like allows for that, so good work to him. All right, Asta so far doing really well. Not too much damage on him, but Muffle's still on his first stop. Oh, and there it is. I jinxed it. Yeah, getting up smashed on that top platform, which, again, would have been rough on regular Battlefield, but considering how small the blast zones are on Yoshi's, it was extra pertinent for him to get that. Right now, just a little bit of, oh, wow. A little bit of a scuffle there. Using the armor on side B. Oh, another spike. Yellow team is killing it with these spikes. They're 2 for 2 so far. Now Muffle's in a position where, like, optimally, you should probably share your stock while you're at low percents, especially against two characters that A, juggle well, and B, on like a place where you don't have much room to run. Even just losing that stock would probably be pretty solid for them to just kind of like get the neutral back under control. They're both at pretty high percents, but it's going to be really – it's not hard, but it is hard for Inkling to kill. Like, he needs Barry or, you know, something like it to, like, secure the kill. Or maybe like up air, but you're not really going to get too many like full combos when you're in a 2v1 situation. So it really would be advised for them to share that stock. But again, maybe he's just kind of betting it all on Muffle. Oh no, a team kill. Well, that's going to actually help them out a lot. I like the use of the offstage arrow on the way back just to add on even more free damage while recovering. Ooh, oh, they tried to do back throw on the up smash. That's actually smart. I think Cloud just pulled the trigger a little bit too late. But they are showing us that they do have some team combos kind of at the ready here. This is Winners Finals. Well, okay, well, we're in Winners Finals. I guess it all makes sense. Oh, oh no, but Asta died too. The capacity for this comeback is still, oh God, okay, okay. They still have a good chance to make this comeback. And also, if Kaioken starts to play the back a little bit and start charging limit, which is what you're starting to see him do, they can make this even scarier. Like, he's spacing these aerials, but, like, while Asta has him focused, it would be really beneficial for him to just, like, get that limit ready so that the next back throw or grab of any kind can, like, set up for a really early kill. Again, especially on this stage. Like, Asta's in front, but Kaioken's just not charging limit. Now he's starting to get closer to death percent, too. Now, you don't want to have it fully charged because it has, like, the timer and it'll go away after 15 seconds, but you want to have it, like, moderately close so you can, like, react, you know? Now he's starting to get it. And, again, Muffle really holding his own in this 2v1, but it's just so much work. 4 stocks to his 2. But if he can take out Kaioken, he can really make this an even game. He's just got to be extra careful. He's throwing out these rollers, which is a good idea, but both players reacted well and punished. Okay, that grab was life-saving. Kaioken was ready, looking for a roll with that limit cross slash, but he didn't take it. All right, and that's going to give Yellow Team game 2. Again, I truly think that if they had shared stock right at the beginning of that, while he was only at like 20, I think they would have been okay. But it's really hard to expect a player, no matter how good they are, to make that full 4v2 comeback, especially if you have the capacity, if you have the opportunity to just share that stock. And that really seemed like it was a detriment in that match, but maybe game 3 we'll see a little bit of a cleanup. I know Asta lost some, or not Asta, excuse me. I know Ares lost some pretty early stocks. I saw him get spiked at like 50-ish. So it's going to be a little rough. But yeah, I kind of want to see where they go for the counter pick. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe Kalos just so they have more room because they were so stuck together, which is kind of beneficial. You also give Cloud the space to like charge limit, so it's just a decision you have to make. That can be a little tricky, but they're going to go to Battlefield. Okay, that's a solid plan too. I guess they like the triplats, but again, just want like a little bit bigger on the blast zones. All right, Ares coming through with a nice 32% combo right off the bat against Asta. Trying to get an F smash read really early, too, trying to trap those landings. Asta's doing a good job of mixing it up and showing us he got some combos of his own. What I like is that you saw Ares hold out. Pit does have some low percent, like, guaranteed stuff, but Ares is just holding away, just, like, not going to let him chain those together. Holding in is kind of a death sentence against certain characters at those percentages. All right, trying to stall with the Thunder right there, trying to see if he can bait Asta into going into it, but Asta, really smart, just going to kind of hang out on the stage, let it happen. Oh, good punish from Kaioken. Not too much to worry about, though, from Asta. Oh, and up throw, up air is, again, one of those guaranteed kill moves we were talking about from Inkling when you're at those mid-percents, and it worked out really well. And Muffle's only at 25% on this first game, so on this third game. So that's really good for them. Of course, if you can add on some ink, it'd be crazy for their team. Pikachu racks up damage so fast as is. And if I had to guess, I'd say that's a big part of their strategy so far, at least. Ooh, nice spot dodge by Asta. Recognizing that Pikachu doesn't have that much lag and knew he was going to go for a counterattack. Yeah, good stuff for him for taking that stock. That was a situation where I think they could have double-teamed Kaioken if they really wanted to. But Muffle decided to just fade back and get some more ink. Maybe didn't want to take a risky trade. Ooh, he is tagging Kaioken with these splat bombs 2 in a row. And trapping his landing on the bottom with another one, too. That was some smart stuff. He's going for that up. Okay, all right. The platform actually saved him. He went for the up B at a disadvantage again, and he was ready with the Thunder Punish, but he's able to land on the top platform so he didn't have to die for it, which is probably beneficial to him on this stage and the previous stage. He can actually go for that in the center, and there's very little risk. Muffle, again, still hanging on to this first stock, only at 114, which in the grand scheme of things is pretty good. Inkling's a really fast character, so they spend a lot of time running out of disadvantage. We saw a little bit of a team combo from the other way. Asta tried to follow up, but accidentally up smashed his own teammate. Gimp opportunity. Great coverage by Muffle right there. Throwing out the back air to force Kaioken's air dodge, and then Ares was ready with the Thunder. Really smart stuff. still alive. 100. There it is. There's that first stock. 165%. Hey. Up throw to up air, you got to learn to DI those kind of things. That's not fully guaranteed. You can at least trick the Pikachu until the DI makes up with where you're going to go from that up throw. But if you don't, he's just going to get it for free all day. And Thunder is a terrifyingly strong move, so you have to avoid it. Nice Gimp from Eris, and now we have 4 stocks to 1. Yeah, they really cleaned everything up from that previous game. It's not even looking like share stocking is going to be an issue because they're just so far up. Asta already at 57%, and he's covered in ink too. So any team combo that comes out right now is going to just be devastating. This is smart. This is smart. So not only is Muffle just playing the back and letting Pikachu get their offense going, he's throwing out that ink at not random, but just from like really good spacing where it can't get punished, and it's just making the situation more and more scary. Double attempt on the Gimp. All right, and Eris takes that 2-1. Is Winners Finals not best out of 5? What does it say? Oh. Well, never mind. That was Winners Round 2. Sorry. Earlier it said Winners Finals. Might be. All right. So I'm going to be joined by Zach.
It's Teep. And I'll be here as soon as I get the headset.
I'm sorry I let you down. I've never asked you how to pronounce your last name.
Never knew how to say my name.
I never asked you.
How long have we known each other?
You never told me. I've never heard you say it.
Well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, live and in living color, it's Zach Teep. Nice to meet you, Sai.
Great to meet you for the first time ever, apparently just now, Mr.
Yeah,
Teep.
that's all. I've only known you for several